Welcome to the 8th oldest stadium in the country, Vaught Hemingway in Oxford, Mississippi, home of the Ole Miss Rebels, where the fans never lose a tailgate and don't plan on losing the game today. We're really looking forward to this matchup. You've got a team that's made its way into the top 25, now trying to pass an all-important road test. As we'll see, the number 11 team in the country, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on another SEC rival, the Ole Miss Rebels. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Kickoff unit about to go to work. He'll bring it out. It's Watkins. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Rebels offense will take the first swing of the game. And here he comes, and you may think that you can take a wide receiver out of the game plan, but Jesse, with this guy, he sort of believes, I'm him. I'm the dude.
Yeah, and he gives defensive coordinators nightmares, too. I swear, when you watch this guy's highlight tape.
And he breaks into the open. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. And the Rebels in the hurry-up.
And how about that start for the offense in this game? You could not ask for a better play. They come out firing, going down the field. They get a huge completion. What a way to begin this football contest.
Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Back to throw, it's Dart. Working the middle, it's complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Started this drive with a bang, but now it is third down. They'll try to pop the draw. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. And so on their opening drive of the game, they want to stay on the field, and the offense will go for it on fourth down. And they make the tackle, but he has plenty for the first down. The Rebels have their offense in high gear.
And simple play, simple gain, get that first down. That's all that matters. I don't try to trick. I go back to what I know I do really, really well.
He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. He's looking to throw. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. He's going to the right, looking for a path to the end zone. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Rebels!
I really like that drive for this offense. Putting last week behind them, putting a drive together, showing some explosiveness. This offense really put last week behind them. The poor performance last week, starting off with a bang here today.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So a scoring drive there of 83 yards, and it was capped off with the 8-yard run. He'll bring it out. It's Smith. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the Georgia Bulldogs offense has its first opportunity of the day. And a big key as this game unfolds is just how aggressive will he be throwing the football at a lockdown corner like that.
Yeah, and when you're an elite quarterback, you think you can do whatever you want to do, and you think you can make the right decisions. I'm interested to see how much he'll test that cornerback on the other side.
You know, there's a saying, there's no defense for a perfect pass, but he's got to be extra careful and sharp when he's throwing that guy's way.
Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. From the gun, the running back has it. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Back to pass, it's Beck. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. They'll try to run for it. Got room at the 35. Now well within striking distance as that third down play gets them a first at the 29. Looking to move it through the air. Going for it all. And good hands there by the defense on that shot to the end zone. Second down coming up. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Catch in the middle. It's Young. Makes the grab. Defense right there, and they are set up at the 14. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Quick strike complete. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He caught it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Georgia.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
PAT unit on the field. And it's up and good. So it's an 80-yard drive, and they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. After standing on the sideline and watching that long touchdown drive, they really need to put something together to give their defense a rest.
And that's a real thing, man. Like, you've played a lot of plays, you get worn out, you need a chance to go decompress on the sideline, get some oxygen. Palmer, now it's on this offense.
Yeah, this is the definition of complementary football because it's a two-pronged problem. You've got to score points and answer, but you've also got to take your time and give your defense an opportunity to get their win.
And the Rebels want to pick up the tempo.
This receiver is such a weapon, and he has so much speed. And he can generate explosive plays for your offense, not just running go routes and post routes, but how about throwing him the drag, letting him catch it, and use his speed to turn it upfield.
The Rebels will snap it on 1st and 10.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
They're down to the 20, 1st and 10. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Catch in the middle, it's Wells. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. So close to cashing it in for this offense. They'll try to pound their way in. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Now on 2nd and goal. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going, handing the ball.
They were all over him, nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster. He's not going to make it. Stopped short of the goal line. Tried to push his way in, but not quite enough on 4th and goal. He'll pull it on the read. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. Showing off the arms. Gives him a little breathing room, picks up 5 and gets it to the 7-yard line. So 3rd and short from inside the 20. You convert here, and this drive takes on a different complexion. Oh, he dropped it. He had the pick in his hands and a chance for one of his patented big plays, and he couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. First one of the day is booted away. They ran him out there 4 times in the victory last week. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
Back to throw, it's Dart. Quickly out to the tight end. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him, too. And the Rebels moving quickly to the line. To the ground to try to pick up the first. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. How about these 2 running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. Nice stiff arm there, but the defense still able to stop him for a short gain. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Got it behind the line. It's Harris. He was running through tackles and picked up the 1st down and finally got knocked down. Grab behind the line. It's Bentley. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. Now down to the 12-yard line. It's 1st down. To the ground with the back. Give him about a yard on the play. It's down at the 10. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. On 2nd down, just keeps firing. Caught in the backfield, it's Harris. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity, but it's incomplete. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. And as a holder picks his spot, it'll be a 25-yard attempt. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And with that, they've taken the lead. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
He stopped after getting a yard out to the 30. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. Dropping back, it's Beck. Fires to the wideout. Makes the grab. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. The give to the back. Oh, he's so hard to get on the ground. He's got room. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. He's looking for an open man on 2nd down. Caught behind the line. It's Etienne. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Really important for a ranked team going into a hostile environment like this one, not to give the underdog reason to believe.
Yes, reason to believe, and don't give the fans reason to get jacked up and excited. Come out early, be in a business mode mindset.
You got to start fast. You got to have a sense of urgency. You cannot come sleepwalking into an environment like this, because if you do and you make some mistakes, this crowd will pounce on you and seize momentum.
The Bulldogs pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Caught in the backfield. It's Bell. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. After trying the running game on first down, they come to the line on second down. Wide receiver shows motion. He wants to pass it on second down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Young. Knocked down at the 25-yard line. Picked up 10 there and gets a first down. Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs. And the defense, they've got him at the 27. They got to him in a heartbeat. Man, was he back there quickly.
And you can see the linebackers up near the line of scrimmage. Which one's coming? He comes flying through with great speed. The offense had no clue how to get him blocked, and he gets the big sack.
After losing a couple of yards, it's now 2nd and 12 as they try to keep this drive moving. Looking to throw, it's Beck. And the catch along the sideline will come up a little short of the first down. 5 yards away from another third down conversion on this drive. They're already 2 for 2. He's got the tight end. Good tackle there to stop him short of the first down. It'll bring up a big decision. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. And the field goal ties it up here in the second quarter. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, right back to your game after we update the nation on this one. Wake Forest rose to the occasion when it needed to, and they'll be celebrating a solid victory there in Winston-Salem. Week by week, you can feel the momentum building within that program. The circle of life in college football, where one team moves on feeling like kings and the other heads home licking its wounds.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The Rebels are in the hurry-up.
I'll say this, man. In college football, you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack. Once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job form tackle.
Got to be smart, patient, great vision. Uses all of that to get to the 29. He'll try to pick it up on the ground. Smashes through the tackle. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. Leaves it with the back. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Offense, quick tempo. On the move, it's Bentley. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. 3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. Feeling some heat. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense.
Good disciplined defense on that play. It's 3rd and long, right? You're not going to bite on a play fake. Nobody's going for that. Everyone knows it's a passing situation. They use their speed to get to the QB.
And the Rebels will send out the punt unit. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. Be interesting to see what happens here on the second drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into...
He's going to fire deep. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down. Wideouts all wadded up in a bunch. Dropping back, it's Beck. Getting some heat. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. Georgia sends out the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Waves the arm for the fair catch, and the catch is made close to the 30-yard line. They'll get this drive started from the 29. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Unloads it left. He's got it. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. He wants to throw. Finds his tight end. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. He's going to pass. And the quarterback is snowed under. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Second down now after the sack. He's looking to throw. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that third down play. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty.
Encroachment. Defense.
Defense a little too eager, and that's an encroachment penalty, 5 yards for the offense. The give to the back. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. The Rebels will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll call for the fair catch here. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. They'll give it to the back. Shakes off the defender. And he finds enough running room, and he's marked down at the 20. They'll line up for a second down play. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Gentlemen, tough to beat the pageantry and tradition there today in Oxford. It's been very evenly played through two quarters. Both teams have been physical. Both teams have battled there in the trenches. Neither has been perfect, but they're both right there in this game. And it's kind of the calm before the storm. Each side sort of licking their wounds right now, but expect another fight in a phone booth in this second half. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Vaught Hemingway.
And the Rebels will kick it away to start the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Smith. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get to the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Coleman? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. Slip. And the defense is there. He got away for a second, but not for long as they knock him down for a loss.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes, as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Caught over the middle. It's Lovett. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. Off play action on first down. Throws to the tight end. He's got an open man. Hit the gas, kid. Wide open ahead. Touchdown, Dogs! And that one will put him up here in the second half.
And the defense lets the big tight end get behind him, and you could see it. When he saw his tight end streaking down the field, he knew he had to throw it up in the air, let him go make a play. He does it. Big play for this offense.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the finisher coming on a touchdown pass from 52 yards out. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
The Rebels want to move quickly. Looking to throw, it's Dart. Trying to get to it. Has no choice but to throw it away, and it'll bring up 4th down. And the Rebels will bring the punt team onto the field. Fair catch called for and taken at the 30-yard line. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. And, David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get in a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now because everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up working out. You're just looking at your play sheet. Everything you're picking is working. Let's see if they can pull it off again here.
He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a first down and a pickup of 10. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. Let's see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. 2nd and 10 from the 48. Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27. This Georgia offense moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake on first down. Makes the grab. It's dealt. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
As a defense, it's so hard covering this guy. Because of his frame, you're not really going to match up, but this guy's also got some wheels. The hard part is bringing him down after the catch. This guy's like a giant giraffe. You're just lions hanging on.
Into the house. Touchdown, Bulldogs. That's his 3rd touchdown pass of the day. The defense has no clue how to respond right now.
No, and the defense has had absolutely no answer. He's been on the money, he's been on fire, making the right decisions and just carving this defense up.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Kansas is currently working from behind, but how many times have we said that and then witnessed something special happen? This time of year, you never know. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Iowa State. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Pocket starts to collapse. Fires to the tight end. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Looking to pass. It's Dart. Throws for the tight end. Serious arm strength on that 3rd down pass, but it's incomplete. The Rebels line up to punt it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Looking for a block. It's Lovett. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. They finally get him on the ground, but the big running play moves the change for the 1st down. Bunch formation for these receivers. They'll throw it on 1st down. Caught in the backfield, it's Etienne. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on 1st down. They go to the ground. Hard running there. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. The play action fake. And it's incomplete. It was wild, high and wide on that one. Just outside the red zone at the 21, but it's 3rd and long. Coming after him. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35. The #1 job is to protect their quarterback, and they did not.
They did not, but my #1 job as a defensive lineman is to attack your quarterback and get him on the ground just like this, get in the sack, rattle this guy as much as you can, as many hits as possible on these quarterbacks.
And the field goal unit is on the field. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. And that is no good. Missed the field goal, missed the chance to make it a 3-possession game, but still a 14-point lead, guys. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Pulls it and fires to the left. Makes the tackle right at the 21-yard line. Pickup of 10 on the play, and his offense is threatening with a 1st down. He's looking to throw it. Fires into traffic, picked off. Got some room to run. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
What a big game-changing play. I love when you see defensive players, they jump on the ball like they were the offensive guys. So aggressive, going and getting that pick, creating some big mojo for your team.
We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. You want to talk about taking the wind out of your sails. Drive the ball down the field and miss the field goal, David.
You know what? Don't leave it up to kickers. Execute better offensively. I think you move the ball nice. You got to keep that in mind. But, Palmer, I think you got to stay aggressive and don't settle for field goals.
Yeah, because you got to know there's just no margin for error right now. You just have got to be able to execute at a high level.
He'll do it himself. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. Back to pass, it's Beck. He's got his man. He's got 1st down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. Well, guys, it's Georgia holding the lead at the end of the quarter. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. Georgia ready to dial it up on another 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the wideout. Makes a connection. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Comes out throwing on 1st down. Got a man, it's Humphries. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that 1st down. Georgia hunkers down in the red zone. Looking to throw on 2nd down. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. They're going to throw it again. Gets it out fast. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain. To have any chance in the world, this defense has to come up with a stop on 1st and goal. Looking to move it through the air. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. They'll run it up the middle here, looking for a path to the end zone. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. 3rd and goal from way back there. From the gun, wants to pass. Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia! They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th. Kickoff team lining up to send this one away. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did on the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
And the Rebels will hustle to the line. He'll keep it himself. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. On 4th down, trying to find his man. And it's incomplete way downfield, and the defense rises to the occasion. Line gets set, 1st down. The give from the gun. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Got a little work done on 1st down. Now back to the line. Now the play fake. Unleashes one deep. And good coverage and better hands by the defender to knock it down in the end zone. Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this third and short. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. And he's got to find the right combination of distance and accuracy from the right hash and 45 yards out. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
34, Ole Miss, 10.
They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. Looking to go up top on 1st down. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. Now on 2nd down. To the air, it's Dart. Almost had the pick there. Would have been his 2nd of the game. Instead, it brings up 3rd down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Throws to the wideout. Just masterful working that sideline and getting the toe down for the catch. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. And he bats it away. It falls incomplete. After the misconnection, it's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. They're bringing heat. And he can't escape, and down he goes.
This quarterback has been under duress all game long. He's one of the best in the country, and he's used to having his way. He's the one who's used to dictating to opposing defenses, but that has not been the case in this game. Here we are late. He's still under pressure, taking a sack there.
This is a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack.
And this defense came to play. They know about the high-profile QB. They rose to the challenge and dominated the competition today. They took care of business, and they made no doubt about who's the better football team.
Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Pulls it in. It's Wells. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a 1st down. And that decision will be questioned for a while. Give to the back. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Urasek. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. I'm not positive, but that 1st down marker might be in the next county. The run to the left. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the 1st down. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. And that is no good. And this will stay a 3-score game at 24.
Georgia, 34, Ole Miss, 10.
The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Looking downfield, it's Dart. It's complete to the left. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Line getting set on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Snagged in the middle. It's Wells. Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the 1st down. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. He'll come out throwing on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. After the misfire, now on second down. He's looking to throw. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. And the DB making a huge play, knocking it away downfield. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. They're trying to get to it. Forced to just throw it away on 3rd down, and now they face 4th. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. Good timing on the quick out. He's not going to make it, and what a big stop for this defense, and they might be able to put this thing away. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Running to the left. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Some 3rd down conversions tougher than others. This one, a long one on 3rd down from the 43. Dropping back, it's Beck. Fires to the big fella. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48. The Dogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. We've reached a 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. Gonna run it. It's Etienne. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. The give to the single back. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Power football with the run. And he's able to shed 1 tackle, but still just a very short gain. It has been said that the obstacle is the way, and this obstacle is now back-to-back losses.
Back-to-back L's. It's not the end of the world, though. I still think there's time for this team to figure out what they're going to do, how they're going to finish the season strong. It's not over yet. 2 bad weeks. Flush it down the toilet. Refocus the mechanism. We're ready to rock and roll next week.
It just needs to be about finding a way to win a game right now. In all likelihood, 99.9% chance the college football playoff now is not a possibility anymore. That's okay. Let's worry about winning a game. Let's go back. Let's watch the film. Let's get back to being who we are so we can get this ship right.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.